Oh my gosh. Am I live? I'm doing a test. This is my very first time going live. And I actually made it to 1,000 subscribers and what is it, 4 or 5 thousand views or something like that. So I'm like, yay. Um, I wanted to say this, right? Because so a lot of people have you've listened to um, or a lot of my subscribers have watched the movie This Can't Be Love. You've seen it. And I was touched today. I was really touched. Like literally like over here in tears. There was a lady that's someone in the comments. She said that after watching the movie This Can't Be Love, that she decided to leave her abuser of 23 years. I'm like, I wish I could have seen me over here, like about to bawl in tears, like really just cry. Because I always used to say, if what I went through. I'm really digging the new Patricia M. Well, I'm sorry, I'm listening to my little video. But if what I went through can save at least one child from an abusive home, or um, um, uh, encourage one woman to leave her abuser, or just have, or anyone to have faith. Like if it served its purpose, then I would be happy. And so when that lady came on today and said that she left her abuser, that touched my heart. It touched my heart. So anyway, um, I hope that everyone had a wonderful Easter with your family and everything, or Resurrection Sunday, however you say it. I just want to see if this works. Oh, it worked. I should. Where's my pom poms or something? That means I have over 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, 5, 6 thousand views. I made it. I made it. All right, don't look at my room, y'all. I got stuff everywhere. But I just wanted to let's see if it really worked. I'm always on Facebook, you know. I'm always doing lives on Facebook, and most of those people know me, so they're like, "Oh, there she go again! Oh God, oh God, oh God," you know. So it's nice to have a different platform to play around with and to meet new people and all that kind of stuff. So, because I know Facebook tired of me, my Facebook friends is tired of me. They tired of seeing Patricia live, Patricia live. So now I got another avenue to go live on. So I can stop torturing them. You know, now it's time to torture y'all. But I hope that y'all were able to watch the video that I did for the performance for after shows that I did with me and Kenny and my son One Way Zay. My son, I was surprised. I'm like, oh snap. Is that my baby? He did it. Mr. Stout did it. They really, I love the remix to Superwoman, because they did their thing. They laid them lines down. I'm like, oh, it was fun. At first I was nervous. I was just like, I'm not performing in Columbus. They're not going to support me. My hometown, Because whenever I used to be on the radio, they would never call in. So I was like, they ain't going to support me. So I was kind of hesitant about doing the show here, but they shocked me. Like they was the bomb. Like my hometown came. Oh my gosh. The funny thing is though, I just gotta say this, right? I know I missed the bus for the elderly nursing home. I know I did because they were all. It's like they put all the people over the age of like 50 in this one big area, and it was just up front where the cameras are. Because you don't be wanting the cameras. You want the cameras to see everybody enjoying it, but I had that group of elderly people just looking at me like. They don't play music like we used to. That ain't our type of music. Like that way they was looking at me. But after a while they start getting into it. But all the applause was coming from the back. So all the young people were in the back near the bar. And all the older people were up front looking at me, looking at us like, I just came here to see my grandbaby. But it was fun. You've got to see that video. They turned out. My son did his thing. He's really growing as an artist. It's like when I look at videos of One Way Zay now, you know, And I think about him as the little boy. He's been doing this forever. Like it's in his DNA. Like literally, like he's been doing this. He rapped his ABCs. I mean, come on now. Yeah. So watching him grow and do his thing is something that I love seeing. You know, the industry now is not the way that it used to be. So sometimes that kind of like worries me because they were taking this too far, this music thing or whatever, especially in the rap industry. But I just had to pray over it. I just have to let him, live his life and follow his lane and support him however I can, and just pray over. I just gotta pray over. I just gotta pray. You know. But so I don't know if y'all got to hear my new song, right? I'm on here now. Y'all got me now. I told you. Facebook is glad that I found another platform to torture. So I don't know. Oh, I can see myself. Oh. I'm happy. Hey, this is my first time on live. I don't know what the rules are for when you get on live. I don't know if there's certain things you're allowed to say and not allowed to say because I've never done this on YouTube. So if I have crossed any boundaries that I'm not supposed to, or said something I wasn't supposed to, or whatever, this is my first time. So I don't know the rules. I don't know the live rules. Anyway, but I think hold on, I'm working my other computer. I think out of the music that I've been writing over the last few years, I'm it would help if I had the right. I'm trying to type on my Office, my Microsoft Word, or the what is it, Windows. I'm trying to do Windows with the Mac printer, so that's not working out right. Anyway, don't pay me no mind. It's my first time on live. Okay, so let me see. Journey. Oh, Long Journey Home. So I have a new song called Long Journey Home. And the song was one that I did through Coast to Coast. DJ Payne one is his beat. And it was the first ballad that I've done in a long time. And it just when I first heard the beat, I just immediately heard God say Long Journey Home. Like I heard it. Like I knew that song, that beat was going to go with that song. And this is like when I started singing to it, the words just came. And then when I think about the last 20 years of my life, jeez, it wasn't all bad though. Like I had some wonderful experiences, but whew, baby, it was a long 20 years. Not lying. I am not lying. So I don't know if you've heard it. I cannot believe I made it. Oh my gosh. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I appreciate y'all. And for all the people who have watched the movie and my different videos, the my radio podcast. My boyfriend sleep. Kenny sleep, so I'm trying to be quiet. It was a long journey home, y'all. I had to find a song that could really bring out the emotion of what I felt of this last 20 years. Like, and when I heard the beat, I could just hear it. So hopefully y'all have been able to check it out. But even though it was a long journey, I'm glad I didn't quit. Like, that's one thing I can say. I think if I had given up prematurely, I would have regretted all the sacrifices and things that I had to do to get through the last 2 years. Going to Atlanta and Chicago for the first time, not really knowing anybody, that was a big leap for a lady who had never left her hometown by herself before, and pregnant, because I was pregnant with Isaiah and 2 other small children. Like, that was a big leap for me. If I had to quit too soon, none of this would be. the music, the books, the movie, none of that would have been because back then Columbus wasn't known for that. You know, that wasn't um, uh, movies and the theatrical part. Well, they had theater and stuff, but the music scene, it just wasn't as you know, as there wasn't a lot of entertainment, not for independent artists. Not when I first left. I first left Ohio in 2003, and it wasn't. So I don't think that the music or none of this would have been if I hadn't taken that step of faith. There were times that I know though that God had told me to come back home sooner, and I ain't want to come. So some of that hardship I caused for myself because I wasn't obedient. You know, but I don't regret it. I don't regret what I went through. I don't regret the people I met, the things I was able to do. I don't regret it. You know, who's this? I mean, life is full of lessons. I never been the journey to 20. Yeah. I love that part right there. I'm sorry, y'all. And went to a city I've never been. I love this part. I love this beat. I took the long way home. It was a long, long journey home. Crying in tears, chasing my dreams. I ask God many times, did I make my journey last too long? He said he was there every step of the way, and my journey, it had to take that long. Yeah. So you please go and check out my new song. My new song, Long Journey Home. But you've definitely got to watch the video. So anyway, I'm not gonna be up here all the time. I just want to see how it works. Oh my gosh, where is my bells and whistles? I got 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, I always watch them. I've always wanted to say this, so now I get to actually say it. If you're not a subscriber, could you please hit the subscribe button? I can't even say it quick enough. Please hit the subscribe button. I get to say that. Oh my God, I get to say that. Oh my. Anyway, hello, my name is Patricia M. Goins, if you don't know my name. And I get to do lives. Get over here before I wake up the house. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to try to do this like maybe I don't know I don't know. I know when I was in Atlanta and I was doing my little Facebook lives, I would always do it like on my way to work in the morning, like my little inspirational stuff. But now I can just pop up here anytime and just be like, "Hey, what's going on?" Yeah, today was a good day. Yeah, today was a good day. I think this is like my little video journal. Today is about Easter. Is it 12 o'clock yet? It might be 12. It might be past Easter now. Oh no, I take that back. Today is April the 5th. Easter was yesterday. Anyway, my very first time on the live. And I'm just babbling. I'm just trying to see how it works. And I'm getting excited because I get to talk smack on YouTube now. Yay! Woo, 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 woo. 1,000 subscribers. Wow. I've been on YouTube a long time. I don't know why it took me so long to get 1,000 subscribers. Just because y'all ain't want to hear what the hell I had to say. But I'm glad I'm getting such a good response to the movie. And I'm glad that it's touching people. You know, That was like my prayer. I was so it's like after I finally got the movie filmed, I was like, now what? What do I do now? And okay, we got through it. I really didn't know what I was going to do with it. Didn't know which way to go with it. Was very new at this because it's not like I had connections and people that I could really go to and be like, okay, I finished my film. Put it up here, there. I'm learning this as I go all by myself, so really didn't know what to do with it. Um, after we did the premiere. And I just prayed. I cried and I prayed. So I'm like, God, I didn't spend all these years. Oh my gosh, I done spent all these years, 10 years, 10 years. And I thought about the sacrifices and the trials and tribulations and the money, the times I would be on a Greyhound from Chicago to Atlanta to film, the times I didn't know where the film money was going to come from. And the actors had to help me. The time we had to get a whole group of people to go to South Carolina for a scene. Like, it was times I was in an abusive relationship while I was doing it. Excuse me. It's times that, I was in a domestic violence shelter while I was doing it. Like, mm, it was a long journey home. Let's just say that. So to be getting such good reviews and people who really can feel, I wanted them to feel that character. I wanted them to feel Karen. I wanted them to understand, what Karen went through. And true enough, the childhood portion of Karen's life really did happen to her. Like, that really was my childhood. But the other part was more just a collection of different stories and women and things that I went through while I was going through the domestic violence shelters and stuff. That was kind of like what developed Karen's adult life. But her childhood was really my life. That really happened to me. That was me that you're seeing. When I think about the tears I cried and all that kind of stuff, and to hear people say that it's touching them, to hear people really just like they love the actors, they love the story, they can feel the characters and all that stuff. I wanted y'all to feel them. I wanted y'all to feel every emotion. At the times you felt like crying, I wanted you to cry. At the time that you wanted to rejoice, I wanted you to feel that. I wanted you to feel everything about her, so that you could understand her growth. I felt like if you could grow with Karen as a child, then you would be able to really understand the changes that she had to make and how it affected her life. She was able to come out of it. She was able to come out of it. So it's good to know that there are people out there who are coming out of their abuse. They're watching this and they're saying, you know what? I'm not gonna stay in this abusive relationship. Excuse my boy because he's snoring. He's late. But I'm not gonna stay in this abusive relationship. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna I'm gonna see what's on the other side of this obstacle, this issue. I want to see what the next chapter of my life is like. It's good to know that people are watching this and they're doing that. Like, that women are really taking those steps, and men too. You know, I found from working with Kim that men go through abuse too. It's just as bad for them sometimes. So it makes me feel good is doing what I wanted it to do. You know, if this movie didn't teach me anything else, it taught me that truly, if you have faith in God and you pray to Him and you believe and you don't stop, no, you keep walking, even when it gets hard, you keep walking. This movie showed me, it taught me nothing is impossible if you believe and have faith in God. Nothing. When I first started this, I didn't know anything about making movies. I didn't, I didn't know. I didn't even know. It's not like I went to a school to even learn how to write books or any of that. I don't even know what my stuff is. This one. Oh, this is good. I didn't. I didn't go to school to learn how to do this. So I'm really shocked at all that has happened over the last 20 years. I really am, and what I was able to do, what God did through me. I'm really I'm amazed. So if this project didn't teach me anything else, it taught me if you have faith and you trust God, there's nothing you can't accomplish. There's nothing you can't create. There's nothing you can't do because it wouldn't even come into your mind. It wouldn't even be. It wouldn't even be a seed in your brain. You wouldn't even think about it. You couldn't even conceive it if it wasn't something that you could do. So I'm glad that I'm glad I didn't quit, and I'm glad I learned. It's given me courage to try other things, and so I hope the same thing happens to people who watch this, not just the ones who need to leave their abusers or the ones who need to tell somebody when they know a child is being abused, but also for the ones who you have a dream. You have a dream, you have a vision, you have a goal, you have something that seems impossible. And everybody that you tell your dream to is telling you it's impossible. I am here to say no, it's not impossible. It's only impossible if you believe it's impossible. But if it's in your heart, if you go to bed with it, wake up with it, and it's something in your spirit that you really, really want to do, you can do it. And God will provide what you need to do it. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to have to go through some classes. You know, that journey, I went through some classes, baby. And if you don't learn what you're supposed to learn in one of them classes, you're going to have to repeat it, and the class gets harder. That I did learn too. But you still will get to your destination. You still will get to whatever you have prayed and asked God to get to if it's in His will for you. If you have faith and believe it, don't quit. So, anyway, I was just practicing today to see if this really worked. Oh, I got 1,000. Oh, my God. So make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Thursday to blogtalkradio.com/Patricia Goins. So we do it live on Wednesdays and Thursdays. You can actually call in and be a part of the show. And then afterwards, we upload it on YouTube and all that other stuff. But first, it's live. So make sure you go to tune in to Blog Talk Radio on Wednesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. All right. I guess I've talked enough. I just wanted to see if I could do it. Oh, snap. Facebook, watch out. I just found another platform. Um, it is kind of late, though. Peace and love, y'all.